Hello everyone, and thank you for one of our videos in the series on run-on sentences. This video will focus on using conjunctions to fix run-on sentences. If you'd like to look at some other various methods, as well as a detailed description on how to identify run-on sentences, you can find a couple presentations in our channel. So just to review, there are 4 ways to combine independent clauses without creating a run-on sentence. Let's use this example here. Students at Lackawanna love to come to the Writing Center. It helps improve their writing skills. We have 2 independent clauses there without any sort of punctuation or conjunction in between them, so this makes a run-on sentence. The most obvious way to fix this is the first method, which is just to put each clause into 2 separate sentences. So right here we have a period after our first thought, students at Lackawanna love to come to the Writing Center, and then we pause for a period, capitalize the next letter. It helps improve their writing skills. The second method is to simply split the independent clauses using a semicolon. So here we can see our same example split up by a semicolon, which gives your reader a chance to pause and breathe between each thought. The next way we are going to go over in a little bit more detail on the next slide, and that is by placing a subordinating conjunction between independent clauses. So here we have our same example sentence, and we're going to add a subordinating clause right in the middle, creating a new sentence. Students at Lackawanna love to come to the Writing Center because it helps improve their writing skills. The final way is to place a comma after the first independent clause, followed by a different type of conjunction called a coordinating conjunction. We'll also look at this in more depth as well. Students at Lackawanna love to come to the Writing Center, comma, for it helps improve their writing skills. Let's look a little bit more in depth at subordinating conjunctions. Here we have a list of different conjunctions that you can place in between 2 separate independent clauses, otherwise known as 2 separate sentences, and it will prevent a run-on sentence. Right now, it would be a good chance to pause this video and review some of these words so that you're familiar with them. Let's look at an example here. She checked her grade. Her professor submitted it on Canvas. These are both independent clauses. They can stand alone as their very own sentences. Without having any sort of punctuation or a conjunction, it becomes a run-on. And it also becomes a run-on without the proper punctuation and conjunction. So here, we've chosen the word after. She checked her grade after her professor submitted it on Canvas. That is using a coordinating conjunction, and now it is a proper full sentence. Here we have another example. My brother woke me up. That can stand all on its own, as can the second portion, the plane landed. Both are independent clauses, and so they need something in the middle to join them. You can join them by choosing one of these subordinating conjunctions that make sense. My brother woke me up when the plane landed. Now note that there are no commas involved here, unlike our next set of conjunctions. Our coordinating conjunctions can also combine 2 independent clauses to make one sentence, and these follow the acronym FANBOYS. So if you can remember FANBOYS, it stands for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. Here we have several examples using each one of the coordinating conjunctions. On the left-hand side of the red coordinating conjunction, you will find a full independent clause that can stand on its own. Same thing on the right-hand side of the coordinating conjunction. That can also stand on its own. If you'll notice, let's look at the first one. We watch the news closely. That's its own thought. So when we use a coordinating conjunction, we place a comma, and then we place the conjunction. Here we have for. Now on the right side of for, we are all anxious to know updates on the current situation. That is also its own sentence. And if you're confused about what makes a sentence, you can review identifying run-on sentences, and that will show you what it is in our video collection. Going back to our example, notice that after the coordinating conjunction in red, the next letter is not capitalized unless it's a proper noun. So if you see I in there, that always gets capitalized. Otherwise, we're creating one sentence combining two sentences. That concludes our lesson on using conjunctions to eliminate run-on sentences. What I suggest right now is that you pause this video and you review some of these examples. And if you're still lost, you can find some more information in our video section on this channel. You can also visit the Writing Center to get help with any grammar issues that you have. Take care, everyone.